Hello, friends. How are you doing today on this Wednesday? I'm doing well. It's felt like a long day. I don't know about anybody else, but it's kind of been. it's felt like a long day. But I have coffee, and that changes things. So, so really, the day's only just beginning. Let me just make sure I have everything set up. Okay, I think that's connected. I think that's working. And we should be good. Alrighty. And boop. Welcome everyone to your Wednesday stream, starting a little bit later than I was expecting, but kind of had a bunch of meetings and they just went on forever. And they just didn't stop. The meetings, they don't stop. Sigh. But doesn't matter anymore because we're here. Ooh, oh Ponce, thank you so much for the follow earlier. That was yesterday? Was that today? I think it was yesterday. Late yesterday? Nope, it was today. It was 7 hours ago. Thank you for the follow, and I appreciate that. How are you doing? Welcome, Emmers. How are you doing? By the way, Emmers, I already have my island open in the case you would like to stop by and pick up your things. I think today from Tank Stream. Okay, yeah. Yes. I couldn't remember. Today and yesterday, all blurring together, like I said, so many meetings today. And I feel like I've lost track of time. And what time is it? I don't know. Yeah, we were playing Apex yesterday. It was so much fun. That was just a fun impromptu Apex sesh. I actually play Apex just about every day, but I rarely stream it. I've only streamed it when I've done towards the beginning I did stationary bike streams. And so I'd play Apex while streaming while on a little stationary bike. But even though I play almost every day, doesn't mean I'm good. We had some good games yesterday, though. We got a win. Always good. Always good to get a win. But yeah, well, welcome to the channel. We usually play a lot of Animal Crossing, Nintendo games, indie games, that sort of thing. So, usually it's like some days Animal Crossing, some days, like it kind of interchanges, but, oh, Emmers, then I will send you the code for you to come over. But I have some fun things planned. What song is this? Apparently this is from Splatoon. It's a little intense. We're gonna skip you for now. I wasn't ready for that. I was not ready for the choir. All right, Ember's sending you a code. Oops. That is correct. Okay. You're on a time zone I can still listen before logging off. Oh, nice. What time zone are you in? Let's see. Okay, and I'll get out of this. Let's see. You are getting. What are you picking up, Emmers? Let's see. Where's that? Aha! Desktop computers and laptops. Okay, so laptops? Where are the desktop computers? Right here. Okay. And I believe If you want anything else off that list while you're here. Oh, and no, that was it. If you want anything else off the list that has been marked off, it's all yours. Oh, Pacific. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. I live in Alaska, so it's still only 3:36 here. Oh, you can see that. The time is right below me. I'm a dummy. I had to look up at my computer clock to see what time it was. Yeah, so yeah, I'm Alaska time, so I'm usually starting later than most people, I feel like. But currently there's Boomer. I have a bit of a flexible job on some days, and so I can kind of stream more in the midday time before it gets too late for people. I do have some fun things we're going to be doing. Next week we'll be starting, right? Is it next week? Next week, Pokemon Snap comes out, right? Is that next week? It's not this week, right? Pokemon Snap release. No, not new Pokemon Snap, not the old one. April 30th, so that's next week. Next Friday. We're going to be playing Pokemon Snap. We'll probably play it on Friday, on the release day. I think once we get through that, we're going to be... we're actually going to be playing Skyrim for the first time. Never really played Skyrim. Only played, like, the intro, basically. I rented it once from a Redbox on, like, the year it released. And that was it. So, we're actually going to be doing Skyrim for the first time. And I am planning some things. I'm planning some things. I don't know how well executed it'll be, but that's the fun part, right? The fun part is the challenge of making it look good. And if it doesn't look good, then just playing it off like that's what you intended the entire time. Boomer and I just working out. The Boomer just got distracted by something. Oh no, he's fine. He's fine. So today, what have I been up to? Work. Lots of work. I could not stay asleep last night. I kept waking up like every couple of hours. It's very annoying. So I may be a little tired today, but I think I'm good. With this large cup of coffee and with chat here with me, I feel like we can do it. Trying to see. So yeah, woke up, started working. I've been doing some website design for the people that I work for. And that's been, doing its thing. And then had meetings today. And sometimes meetings are fine. Sometimes meetings go, oh, it's doing a weird thing with the green screen. Let's see if that solves some of it. It does not. Let's adjust. Look at it go away. It's just disappearing ever so slowly. Bye-bye. There you go. Nice. Oh, Party Arc. Thank you for that hydrate. Did I miss it? Was that right when I was looking away? The animation played, right? I may have missed it. What happened to the water effect? Yeah, what did happen to the water effect? It didn't play? Welcome, Emmers. Hold on. Oh, look at that. Oh, interesting. Hold on. We're resetting Leorin board. Oh, wow. Boomer changed within within that transition. Hold on. It's reopening. Oh, welcome. Hello. I'll take you down here. So I can give you a proper hello. Let's see. Leo on board. Nice. Are you opening? Welcome, Emmers. Welcome. Hold on. Once Leorin board boots up, it said that it couldn't connect to OBS, which is a lie. It is lying. It's just being lazy. It's Wednesday. Let's see. Laptops and desktops. And if there's anything else on the list that you want, let me know. And I'll... Okay, let's see. Leorin board opened up. Connect to OBS. It says it is connected. Now connect to Twitch. It says it's connected. Party Arc, I will refund your hydrate. Refunded. Now you can try it again, hopefully. Try it again and see if it works. Hey, we're in sync on my screen. There we go. Oh, it's slightly... There we go. That's how you do it. Okay. How do you design such a cute island? Man, I don't know. By the way, look at us. We are perfectly in sync. It's taken a lot of time and getting inspiration from people. That's been kind of a lot of it. I've had look, it's like almost perfectly in sync. That's crazy. We are like a K-pop band in how in sync we are right now. Or I guess I could have made another joke like we are like a 90s boy band. We're so in sync right now. That would have been better. That would have been a better joke. But K-pop dancers are very much in sync. I don't have to explain the joke. You guys get it. You guys get it. I don't need to. So, I mean, it's taken a lot of time, I guess. I started off just by kind of being like, I really want a very woodsy island. I kind of want it to be kind of Alaskan-y. I kind of want it to look like when you arrive, it looks like you're kind of finding a town or a village within the woods. That's why all the trees are so far up. And then really, I've just been kind of going pocket by pocket. Just finding different spaces and kind of then being like, all right, what can go here? What can go here now? How do we make this fit in this, configuration? Because I usually need... Some people are really good at just being like, they want to paint outside the lines is kind of what you hear. Or like, I want to paint outside the box. Paint outside the box? Work outside the box? Something about boxes and being outside of said box. Outside of box. Help me, Google. What is it? Think outside the box. That's what it is. They think outside the box, That's all they need to do. Well, I am not like that. Not usually. Very rarely am I like, haha, I have an idea that it's going to work perfectly that no one's thought of. I kind of need like some guidelines to work within. So for me, what's worked is either like shaping an area with terraforming or with fences, or after placing buildings and trees and being like, all right, what does this area look like here, this empty space? And then being like, all right, well, what can go here? What don't we have on the island? Paying attention to trends, the Animal Crossing trends, and being like, okay, so, maybe I can make a building, or maybe I can, everyone has a cafe of some sort, just kind of looking at that. So that's kind of how I've worked. I mean, you guys can see, you guys can actually go to my old Dream address and see where we started. Well, not really where we started, more of like midway of when I was streaming to like now looks very different. Some of it will still be the same, but a lot of it is different. There's still some things I'm trying to figure out, and actually we'll probably do some of that today. I love that we're still dancing, and that it's still in sync. It's so crazy. I don't know if we're out of sync on your screen, Emmers, but I just love that. Here we are, and I can switch now to the Animal Crossing audio. There you go. That way you can hear all of our footstep crunches. But yeah, a lot of it's just been trial and error. No, it's not on sync on my Switch? Okay, that's funny. Well, it looks great on here. It looks great on here. I'll even save a little video. Because it's just perfect. But man, yeah, it's just been, you know, looking at going to some people's islands, going to dream addresses, trying to get ideas. The thing is that like there are some islands that we've gone to and even dreamed at, or there are some that you can go to that are like beautifully done, well designed, great to look at. They look great in pictures, but they're not very functional in terms of actually playing Animal Crossing. And that's like one thing that I'm trying to keep on my island, is that I still want to be able to play. Like because I do enjoy like actually playing Animal Crossing, not just dancing here. But I want to sort of keep my island able to be played. I mean, like, you know, in the wintertime, like being able to roll snowballs and stuff, like you need areas to do that. And like some of those islands that look so cool have no space to do that. So I'm trying to keep it playable. I don't want it super laggy, but I still want it to look cool. I wanted to have some cool things. And so like the theme that I've kind of decided is the Alask-Zen theme. So part Alaska, part Zen, because we like things to be Zen. Yeah, just trying to keep it playable and fun. I actually saw there was a post today on the Animal Crossing subreddit that was getting a lot of controversy because of a meme that was posted yesterday. Someone posted a meme that was like my island, and it looked like a very simple, basic, like starter island. I think they even still had a tent maybe in the picture. Maybe not, but it was still like a very basic, just lots of grass and some random flowers and trees. Nothing really shown there. And then it was like everyone else's island, and then it showed a picture of somebody's island that they've like, I mean, they're very much going for like a visual. Oh geez, even Nintendo's not safe from Reddit. I know. Sometimes it gets crazy, and I'm like, I don't understand it. I don't understand why this is such a big deal. Anyway, so this meme, it showed then someone else's island that, beautiful, like a beautiful, like, creation that they have, like, put together. Cool design, lots of pagodas, makes it look like you're looking at a castle. Lots of stuff in the way, though, like, probably not very practical, if you were just trying to play it on your own, like a daily thing. There's lots of controversy. Some people, part of it is a lot of people on Reddit are very much like, when they see a really well-designed island, they'll be like, you know, oh man, my island sucks, like, I need a restart, you know, my island is garbage, whatever, like, I don't see how people get so creative. Some people have even said that they've stopped playing Animal Crossing because they feel like their islands will never look that cool. And then there are other people who were kind of like, well, I'll say there were some negative comments. There were some that were like, you know, I don't get why this person would ever do that. That's not, I don't know. They were just kind of bashing on the cool looking island. And then I feel like there were some like very reasonable responses that were like, both islands look great. You play Animal Crossing the way you want to play it. It's a simple game. Like it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be anything super competitive. It's Animal Crossing. And then they also brought up points like, you know, either way is great. If you want to make like islands that are like works of art, go do it. If you want to make islands that are just simple and very playable and you can just have fun and take your time and not compare your island to other people's island, go ahead and do it. Both islands are great. Though some of them were like, yeah, the thing is like if you make an island like that, you have to know that it's probably not going to be very reasonable. Not going to be like, or not reasonable. It's not going to be very practical in terms of like daily gameplay. Some things are not going to be spawning. Etc., etc. Your island might be really laggy, that sort of thing. But the creator of the like really nice looking island actually posted today, and whew, the comments though they were kind of like, you know, hurt by some of the comments, and yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's a lot. I feel like sometimes I'm like, guys, it's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. This is just Animal Crossing. I know some people get really fed up with people like taking their ideas or like stealing the looks of their island, and I'm kind of like, it's what it's there for. If you don't want people to have your patterns, don't post them. Just keep it to yourself. I don't know. People get kind of intense about Animal Crossing sometimes. If you want to have a bad day, go to Reddit. Sometimes. I really enjoy Reddit at times. I think there are some comments that are just like, I will be like falling asleep and I'll read a comment and I will just start laughing to myself. Audibly, verbally, because I'm just like, that is hilarious. Did you guys see... This was one of the comments. Did you guys see the video of the woman who got attacked by a bobcat in that neighborhood, and her husband like grabbed the bobcat and like yeeted him across the lawn, and ended up being the bobcat had rabies. But okay, so if you've seen that video, one of the top comments, because at the end of the video he says something about he's going to go get his gun to shoot the cat or whatever. It is a crazy video, first off, because it just starts off so calm. It's like from a I almost moved. That would have ruined the thing. It's from like a Ring type cam or something, like a security camera, but it's very clear. It's honestly a great promotion for the video camera. But it starts off really nice. Like there's someone like running. And, like, the neighbor even, like, waves and is like, oh, I need to clean my car. Like, it's very wholesome starting. And then the wife is starting to walk to the car, and you start to hear, like, this weird growl. And a bobcat comes in and, like, starts leaping on her and scratching her. And so she starts calling for her husband. The husband runs to the other side of the car and, like, grabs it. There's a... In retrospect, very funny moment. Knowing that everyone is okay now, the bobcat is dead, but it had rabies, so it had to go. There is a funny moment. It seems very Will Ferrell-esque, but there's a moment where he has the bobcat in his hands, and it's the bobcat face is looking at his face, and he goes, "It's a bobcat!" And then he like just throws it across the lawn. So they did get their shots. They got their shots. They also had to, apparently, like, police or wildlife people went through the neighborhood and kind of told people, like, you know, if your pets haven't been vaccinated, you need to get them vaccinated for rabies. There was an animal running around with rabies in the area. So I think they're all fine. But anyway... So at the end of the video, because he throws the bobcat. I think the wife ran back inside the house, But the bobcat runs back, kind of like to their front door-ish. And the husband yells something like, "I'm gonna get my gun," or "I'm gonna shoot that cat," or something like that. And one of the comments that made me laugh for so long, it's probably not as funny now because it's not like midnight, but one of the comments was, "The cat and the gat," and that made me chuckle. I chuckled for quite a while. So there are times where I appreciate Reddit, where I'm like, man, sometimes people are so funny. Then there are also times where people are just the worst, and that's kind of the mixed bag with Reddit. It's kind of the same thing with Twitter a little bit. I'm not on Twitter as much. I have a Twitter account that I've had for like 10 years. But I like... Oh, how did I miss this? Did you watch have you seen the video yet? Oh man, this was like... Hold on. Let me find the YouTube video. Bobcat. A bobcat attacked my wife. That was the first thing that popped up. I don't know. This is probably not the original. Yeah, this is probably not the original. But I think it's most of the footage. It's pretty short. Oh yeah, it's like a news. Oh man, no, it doesn't have the audio. We need the... Hold on. Oh, here's a better one. Is this K-pop? That's what I said. Actually, Balto, we're talking about the Bobcat incident. I said, wow, we're in sync like K-pop. But we were actually talking about the Bobcat incident. So that one, the second YouTube video link has the original audio. About what? The Bobcat. The Bobcat. Where the guy throws the Bobcat and is like, I'm gonna shoot that cat. Anyway, we were also talking about, I know that. Yeah. Emmers was saying, oh, actually, Balto almost did survive rabies, so I understand. It's true. It's an article that it hits real close to home. Oh gosh, we need that fun run. We need, what's the full name of the fun run? It's so long. Wait, hold on. What's the official name of it? Michael Scott's Dunder Mifflin Scranton Meredith Palmer Memorial Celebrity Rabies Awareness Pro-Am Fun Run Race for the Cure. We need a Jetpack Paul's Dunder Mifflin Scranton Balto Fan Memorial Celebrity Rabies Awareness Pro-Am Fun Run Race for the Cure. By the way, that is a trivia question that pops up a lot. FYI. That's a good thing to know. They'll say, what was the name of the Rabies Fun Run? Right, from the episode of Seinfeld. Oh my gosh. Ignore everyone. Ignore Balto. Okay, yeah, but Emmers, that is nuts. It is. That Bobcat was not. And anyway, what was funny was, you see, and again, we were also talking about, and this is something that I know that you can, be a part of, I suppose. We were talking about how sometimes we love Reddit and sometimes we hate it. I know you've expressed similar frustrations. But a lot of the comments was, it's a bobcat, but it was spelled B-A-W-B-C-A-T. It's a bobcat. Kind of going after his accent a little bit. And and then, yeah, like I mentioned, the cat and the gat was the comment that, for whatever reason, made me laugh so much to myself. But yeah, sometimes, I mean, like I said, sometimes Reddit can just be, I think, hilarious. I think it can be so funny. There are some people who, like, they get in there super early on with, like, a perfect joke, and it's just so good. And then sometimes Reddit's the worst. I feel like a lot of, well, and actually it couldn't be any subreddit. I was gonna say sometimes, like, sometimes the fandom ones can be kind of okay, but no, sometimes they're pretty bad too. Though there's, like, I think, like, different Animal Crossing subreddits. Sometimes you get, like, I think the official one, or the main one, our Animal Crossing, is a bit more, intense, I think. I think there, you get more, like, negativity, I think, from people sometimes. There's a lot of, like, New Leaf apologists in our Animal Crossing, where they'll kind of be like, New Leaf is better than New Horizons. I will never play New Horizons. It is an awful game. And then Boomer's like, what are you guys doing? And then I think AC_New Horizons, that one's pretty good. That one's pretty good in general, and I kind of like that one more than our Animal Crossing. And then if you want to do, and we've talked about this, if you guys are looking for ever, like, trades or looking for certain items or whatever, AC No Fee is probably the best one, and the one that has, like, is probably the most friendly and wholesome. But dang, man, it has been 40 minutes, and I think we've been dancing for, like, 20 of them at least. 20, 15, somewhere around there, 25. Twitter can be kind of the same way. Like, I usually follow a lot of artists on Twitter, and really, like, Dungeons and Dragons people. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for popping in. Twitter can kind of be like a bit of a mixed bag, but I tend to follow just, like, artists, Dungeons and Dragons people. That's kind of it. And I just kind of keep it there, and then I don't really, like, follow the news through Twitter, because I know it can just be kind of a lot. It can be a lot. I don't know. I think it's important to not just get your news from social media, so that is my soapbox. A short one, but my soapbox. Alright, I'm going to save one more video, and then I think we can stop the dancing. I'm going to stop it on the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here I go. I'm stopping it. There we go. So. Ooh, oh, I was gonna remove these, but now I'm like, oh wait, I can't. I forget. You can't remove these. But I'm so happy to be able to have some free space here. Is there anything that you want else that was on that's, if you look on the list, that's not already, like, taken? Did you go inside? Or are you good? Okay, cool. Cool. Alrighty. Well, thanks for picking up some stuff. Um, yeah, I'm going to sell everything that people don't take. I was thinking about even doing like a no fee AC thing. And I'm like, I want them gone. I don't even want to mess with that. I just want all the stuff out of here. Luckily, it seems like a lot of people are taking a lot of it. Yeah, it looks like a lot of it will be gone, so I'm only going to need to be selling a little bit. But once I have that, I will be able to have, like, some free beach space. Plus, what we're going to do is, we're going to have, I want to do kind of what we mentioned, doing different themed, catalog things. So maybe we can do, like, a diners thing. Hey, Fonzie, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. I have my island open if you are interested in coming and picking up your things. But yeah, I think we're gonna do maybe diner stuff next. And yeah, we'll kind of do that, and we'll have a breakdown. Maybe I'll put up a list of like, these are the things that we need, who has all of this stuff. And then, like, who can maybe either donate some or send or gift me some, and then I can order it or whatever. I don't know. But that way we can have, like, themed catalogs. Catalog parties. Ooh! Practice drawing? That's awesome. What have you been drawing? I love seeing people's art. Love seeing people's art. I wish I could draw better. I'm better at, like, graphic design and, like, kind of digital drawing stuff, but I'm not very good, especially, like, if we're talking about, like, actually drawing, I guess. Just doing the basics, like poses, faces, shapes, etc. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm much better at, like, digital stuff than, but I love seeing people's art, because I feel like I'm also better at, like, shapes and things. I can make, like, my emotes are kind of cartoonish looking, and I can kind of do that, but I wish I was better at it overall. Proportions and stuff, I think, it's usually the stuff that I fail at. Hey, look, I have room for this now. But that's awesome. Fonzie, you should totally post some of your art whenever you feel comfortable. You should totally post some in the Discord. I know the feeling of not wanting to show people sometimes. I wish I could make up stuff and draw it. Yeah, I'm so bad at that too. I need, like, heavy references, or, like, I can kind of... I think the reason why I'm okay with drawing my emotes is because I know my face. I've seen my face enough that I'm like, oh, okay, I can kind of make up some stuff. There is a Discord, Balto. If you do ! Discord, there'll be a link. It'll take you to it. What was I gonna say? Also, do I need to clear pockets for anything? Just for the stuff that you want. I put the numbers of how many items. I put the number of each item to the right of it, as well as, I mean, there's a couple of extra things here if you want to go through it. Nothing very exciting. But, I mean, there are some free items here if you want to take them, or if you want to go to Nooks. Emmers, I think Balto is... I didn't say question mark, right? I said exclamation point. He's just trying to be funny. Oh my. But yeah, Balto, we'd love to have you here, though. I say. Oh, there you are. It is. It is. We will actually, hopefully, I would love to have Balto on stream at some point. Maybe for Apex or something. I can change his nickname. There you go. Guess you don't have the number. We'll just call you Balto. Hey, you are. I think you're very good at Apex, Balto. And we need to have you on stream so that way I think people would love you. Gilmore, how are you doing? I suck at Apex. We're getting better, I think. We're getting better. I actually played you guys can check out the VOD, but I actually Tank Media Games, right? Never played. It's on the Switch now. The new season starts in like less than 2 weeks. But I kind of thought about maybe doing like a define better than we were before. I think we're doing better. Thought about maybe doing like a stream kind of just for the community, but maybe doing like a Apex thing. I don't really know, like get some people in the firing range and just kind of mess around a little bit, and I can, for newer people, kind of teach you some basics, or at least about the different characters, so you're not just completely thrown to the wolves like I was. Actually ran El Capitan through a little bit of Apex beginner stuff, and we've been playing Apex every few days or so. But we're getting better, and so yesterday I was watching Tank Media Games play. I met him through like Talonus and maybe War, but he was playing Apex and he was just playing with randoms, and so he said something like, I think the next real, like, I'll get better, I'll be doing better once I have like a and I have a dodo code for you, sorry. Let me send you the dodo. He was like, man, I think I would get better if I was playing with people that I knew that I could talk to. And I said, hey, we had mentioned it before, but I was like, if you want, I might be able to play here in a little bit. And so I hopped on stream, and I think the second game we got was a win. So that was very fun. It was very exciting. Trying my hands at making macrons. I never know how to say it. Also making dinner. Oh, you're totally good. Don't even worry. Me and my sis used to make macarons when we were young. That's awesome. It's okay, Fonzie. You can combine make and macarons together. Make macarons. It's perfect. I like to bake and have always wanted to try baking them. I am terrible at baking. I wish I knew how to bake. I've made bread twice. And that was years ago, and I don't remember how I did it. And it was only okay bread. But I can live with that. think... Oh, and I guess pizza. Does pizza count as baking? I don't know if it does. But it required dough. And I feel like that at least is something. Okay. In the middle of that process, they are drying after dinner. I'll fill them. I'll post a picture on the Discord later. Awesome. Please do. That would be awesome. Okay, let's see. Fonzie, what did you... Okay, rocket lamps. Simple panels. A lot of those are in the back. Refrigerators. Fireplaces. I think fireplaces are up front. I have the little map here. Where's the map? We're planning on getting a house built this year or next year, and I can't wait for a real-size kitchen and space to bake. Oh, that's awesome. Oops, this is the old map. Where's the most recent map? Welcome, Fonzie. Here's the most recent map. Oh, you can take them. So, Fonzie, please take them. I will be selling them tomorrow. Everyone's already cataloged them. So please take. Please take them, Fonzie. Fireplaces are up here. I guess I should say hello. Whoa, you look very nice. Oops. Making me feel very underdressed. Yeah, so these are the fireplaces down here. What else are there? What did we say? Rocket lamps. Let's go up here. I hope you brought a ladder. There's so much stuff. And I mean, if you want to catalog anything else, you're totally fine, but please take of the items that you chose so that they are out of my way. Rocket lamps are here. These are rocket lamps. Simple panels? Yeah, simple panels here. Refrigerators. Oh, you don't have, like, do you not have, like, the pocket space for them? That's okay. I'll mark them off the list then. And, okay, so then, once you have those, we'll go back up. Basement is going to be dedicated to gaming and PCs. That's awesome, Emmers. Let's see, and the refrigerators are somewhere down here. Double door refrigerators, gas range, wall-mounted candle, den desks, refrigerators. Oops, sorry. If you want to catalog anything else, feel free to. There's a ton of stuff. Since you're not taking them, I'm going to unmark them. But I will be selling all of these tomorrow, because I need them gone. Boop, boop, boop. There you go. I think, yeah, because you're taking fireplaces and rocket lamps. Okay. Yeah, anyway, help yourself. I'll just be at the front. Yeah, I haven't done much baking. Oh, I guess, you know, and my cake that I make for my birthday. That's really the only baking that I do. I'm not particularly good at it. Wish I could get better. It's just I feel like baking is like an entirely different skill than just cooking food. Seems very different. I like baking. I don't even make cookies or like brownies. I don't really bake. Maybe I should start baking. By the way, for those that weren't here, I think we're going to... So next week is when Pokemon Snap comes out. I think we're going to be doing some of that. We'll probably play some of that on next Friday and then the following week. And then... shortly after that, kind of once we're done, just winging it. Baking is just precise, which is my forte. Just winging it is not me. Yeah, okay. I definitely get that. My dream house defiantly has a nice kitchen and butler pantry. I know you meant definitely, but I would like to read that as that your dream house is defiantly requiring a nice kitchen and butler pantry. It will rebel against the common household. It's just all kitchen. I believe Gimli is Jetpack's uncle. You wouldn't be too far wrong. And also, I've been thinking a lot about Lord of the Rings lately. That's all I'm gonna say. There might be something Lord of the Ringsy coming soon. It also could not. So we're leaving it vague. Is a butler pantry like just a big pantry, or do you have butlers? Did you know that throughout the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy, what's his name? What's his name? His name is Orlando Bloom. But what is his character's name? His character's name is... It's the elf. Someone help me. Big pantry to store stuff in Legolas. Thank you. So, did you know that in Lord of the Rings, the only time Legolas speaks to Frodo is when he says, "And my bow." That is the only time they ever speak, or that he ever addresses Frodo, or talks to him. It's the only time. Fun fact. Lando. Yes, that's right. Ah, yes, I remember Lando. From Lord of the Rings, yes, that makes sense. Yeah, that's the only time they talk. When I read that kind of blew my mind, because I never realized it. But that's the only time that he ever like addresses Frodo or talks to him. Anyway, there might be something Lord of the Ringsy coming soon. We'll see though. Side note, I was just thinking about this. I don't know why it came up now. I was realizing this today. Whenever I'll have to reread Fellowship. I don't know if that's the same in the books. At the very least, in the movies. In the movies, that's the only time they ever address each other. I'm sure in the books they probably have to talk, right? There's got to be way more exposition. I would think. But I don't really remember the books, to be fair. Hey, Avery. What else? Oh, sometimes when I'm making coffee, because it takes so long, and I have to wait for, like, the coffee to actually brew and, like, or, like, the espresso it heats up the water really slow. I'll sometimes just sing to myself as I'm getting ready. And, for whatever reason, I'll either play a song on my iPhone while I wait, or sometimes, do you guys remember the Banana Pancake song by Jack Johnson? I'll sing that to myself, but instead of pancakes, I'll say coffee. But I include banana in it too, so I'll sing making banana coffee, even though I'm not making banana coffee, but it's just my little coffee song. I've realized, I was thinking about that today as I was singing it to myself. I was like, is this weird? Why do I sing this song? It has nothing to do with coffee. And I'm not drinking anything banana related. So, it's just a fun fact. Just know when I say, we'll be starting the stream soon, I need to make coffee, that I'm probably singing making banana coffee to myself. Do with that what you will. Let's talk to Hopkins. Pop, pop! I like running into you. The best tasting island is Airmore. Everything tastes great. Everything. How about the banana coffee? Oh, hey, Jet, you're a sight for sore eyes. I reckon if I did even more walking around, it'd help firm up my belly. Well, that's good, Avery. That's good. I don't really know what to say to that. What else? Ben, by the way, if you have been watching the Falcon and Bucky show, Falcon and Bucky ends this week. This is the last episode. It's only 6 episodes long. After that, I think, so starting the next week, I think there's a Star Wars show. And that runs through May. And then in June is the Loki show. I don't really follow Star Wars as much, so I probably won't watch it. But so I'll get a month break and then pick up on when Loki begins. But yeah, this week is the last one. I'm sad. I think we might do, because I wanted to do this with WandaVision, but I feel like less people are maybe talking about Falcon and Bucky show. But I thought about maybe doing like a short stream where we like just talk about it, so we can talk about spoilers, we can talk all about all that stuff. Because I like having an outlet. But I don't know how many people are actually watching the Falcon and Bucky show. I feel like more people were talking about WandaVision just because it was like so weird. Also, Fonzie, help yourself to Nooks and Ables if you need. I feel like the Falcon and Bucky shows may be a little bit more straightforward. Oh, see you later. Oh, you were saying hello. You're just waving. More of a, what do you think is going on and what it means sort of thing. Yes. Yeah. Everyone was just so confused with WandaVision, to be fair. And I think that's like, it was, there was so much that was like, what is happening? What does this mean? I'm actually enjoying Falcon and Bucky more. I think more my speed. Yeah, I could see that. I think it's, what I like is these shows are very different, and I think they fit the characters a bit more. I loved WandaVision. I think this one is good too. I like that they're delving into the characters' personalities and like why they're the way they are, what's kind of going on in their minds. You know, I've thought Bucky was like a pretty interesting character, and like I like that now we're actually getting to slow down and kind of be like, oh, we're actually spending time with him, because pretty much any time he's been in a movie, he's kind of there for the action, and then he's kind of just quiet most of the time. He's always with Cap, but that's kind of it. So now we're kind of getting a little bit more of like, oh, okay, he's, you know, he's dealing with a lot, and I'm glad that we get to kind of see that. I've mentioned this before. I'm most excited about the Hawkeye show, which probably won't air till next year, I think. things have been pushed back far enough that I think it's next year, but they stopped filming today. So, or yesterday. Jeremy Renner posted like a photo of them being like, it's the last day. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I want more for his character because they haven't really done anything with him. And I'm hoping they follow, I've mentioned this before, I hope they follow Matt Fraction's Hawkeye comic series. At least even just visually, I think it would look super cool. I definitely feel more connected to his character after watching the show. Yeah, 100%. Because he kind of didn't... He was kind of like the broken character, but they didn't really like ever delve into that. And I think that's also why I enjoyed WandaVision a lot too, was because I knew... And there were actually times throughout the movies where I'm like, it's so weird that they haven't addressed like any of this stuff. Like the fact that she lost her twin. Or like... It just, like, I don't know. It just seemed like there was a lot that they hadn't really touched on, that they hadn't explored about her character. And the Buzz Lightyear meme makes me laugh harder than it should. I've seen it. Yeah. When they disabled his arm. Is that the one you're talking about? Oh, or I've actually seen two. There was one where it was like the disabled arm. And then I saw one where... Oh, actually, no, you know what? It's not... It's a Buzz Lightyear meme, but it's for Falcon. Where someone showed, like the briefcase opening up that he opens at the end of the last episode. And inside of it is, like, a Buzz Lightyear wing. Like, his jets. And I was like, that's hilarious. I love it. The memes that come out of the episodes are so good. There's usually a few. So Balto is also watching these, and I've been saving memes for like as soon as it airs. And after they've said that they've watched it, I'll just send them a bunch of memes. There was one, oh man, there was, this one makes me laugh. I have it on my phone though, so you guys can't see it, but there's one where, it's from Endgame, when Cap gives Falcon the shield, and Cap says, how does it feel? Or how does it feel? And Falcon says, like it belongs in a museum. And then Cap says, dude, if you don't want it, just give it back. I'd rather give it to Bucky. And it makes me laugh. Oh man. There was also, I used to love, I love the show Psych. I don't know if you guys ever watched it. It was on USA, but so funny, so well done. And I've seen a lot of memes comparing Falcon and Bucky to Psych. And it also makes me laugh. It's perfect. It's like the perfect blending of things that I love. Because I love Marvel, and I've watched the entire series of Psych maybe 2 or 3 times. I think it's one of the funniest shows. If you've never watched it, highly recommend. I feel like even from the start, even though, like, you know, most first seasons are always a little like, oh, they're just trying to figure out the characters. But season 1 of Psych is still so funny. The writing's great. The characters are pretty solidified. I think a couple of the main characters kind of change a little bit as the series goes on, but that's expected. That's to be expected. But I think it was on 6 or 7 seasons? How long did Psych run? Psych. Show. It ran for 8 seasons, and they've had like 2 movies. I actually did not see the most recent movie. Because I think it's supposed to be maybe a little sad. Sorta. There's just some heavier things in it, so I haven't watched it. Psych, Maluna, welcome. How are you doing? I was just talking about Psych. I don't know if you've ever watched it, but we were talking about the Falcon and Bucky show, and then I was saying how there are some memes that have compared it to Psych, or they'll do like what is that? Oh, you've never seen it? Oh man, I love it. It's so like family friendly, but it's so good. Have you been watching the Falcon and Bucky show though? Gotta head off to bed. Emmers, no problem. Thanks for stopping by and picking up some of your items. Preesh. Use them well. We'll coordinate the next catalog thing soon. Soonish. But I hope you have a good night. Psych, Balto? Yes. Indeed. The only family-friendly thing I like is Animal Crossing. I think you would still like it. It's so funny. It's such a well-written show. I mean, it was a USA show. So it's like cable family-friendly. But I think oh man, it's just so funny. Maluna, what did you think of, there was a lot of Overwatch news yesterday, I think that was yesterday. I feel like I thought about you when I saw Jeff is leaving. Devastated. I haven't, having not really been in the Overwatch community ever, I don't know the effects of this, but are people... Fonzie, how many times have you changed clothes? You even changed from when I saw you to while you were leaving. How is the OW community right now? Okay, I'm gonna close up the island for now. If more people want to come, and I'd say 4 times. Every time you passed by, it felt like you were writing something different. Lurkette! What? Welcome! I was actually just like, oh wait, Lurkette be streaming. we'll rate her. Crazy. Welcome, how are you guys doing? GBC! Grip Tears, welcome to the stream. Larkette, how are you doing? I was enjoying your Evil Within stream yesterday. And even though I would never play that, 100% would never play it. But I'm glad to be able to experience it through your eyes. Is much better. I think there was a certain point while you were... Scary games are way easier to watch. I've been there. Yes. I think while you were crawling your way through the maze of mannequins, I said to myself, I would never play this game. I can never imagine myself playing this game. But I'm glad that I can watch you play it, and then... I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But thank you for those bits, Anonymous. I appreciate it. Ah, the body part maze. We love those. Ah, yes. Petition for Jet to do it anyways? Oh, no. Subnautica is a great time, though. The calm areas are incredible. I remember, I think the first time I watched Subnautica was on your stream, GBC. I don't think I'd ever seen it before. And you were playing Subnautica, that's right. How was your stream? How did it go? We've just been mostly chatting. I honestly have not moved very much. We've had a few people stop by, catalog or pick up items. And that's kind of been it. We've been chatting the Falcon and Bucky show. We've been chatting Reddit. Fun stuff. I'm doing so much better than I did the last time I played this game. Did you start off by playing Subnautica? That's the lore that I've been picking up on. I think from the little bits of lore that drop in your chat, I think I've learned that you maybe started with Subnautica. Is that right? Your character's backstory, your streamer backstory. I think I've learned that that's the case. Yeah, it was the first big thing I started playing. Nice. Okay. By the way, I think so. Next week we're gonna be playing. Once it comes out, we'll be playing Pokemon Snap, and then we'll probably play it for the next week as well. Can't imagine it's a super long game. But I think after that, we'll be playing Skyrim for the first time. So, just to let you know, it's coming soonish. It's coming soonish. Subnautica and Outlast are my claims to fame. Nice. Okay, I don't know if I know much about Outlast. Pokemon Snap. Yeah, it comes out next Friday. And here's the thing, is I haven't actually played a Pokemon game since, like, the original... Well, if you excuse Pokemon Coliseum, it's been a while. So I think there's going to be a plenty of Pokemon that I have no idea who they are, what they do, what their business is. I'll probably need help. I had that sucker on the 64. Nice! Yeah, this one... New Pokemon Snap. We'll see. There's even like a in-game social network. They've certainly advanced. The Pokemon world has advanced. But I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of trouble recognizing Pokemon or knowing who they are. It'll be like a new experience. I'll be seeing the world through fresh eyes. Let's be Pokemon friends, indeed. Who is your favorite Pokemon? I can tell you mine, and I can also show you via outfit. Good thing they will tell us their names. I won't know half of them either. Okay. I'm glad I'm not alone. I'm glad I'm not alone in that. My favorite Pokemon is... Psyduck. Look at this guy. Psy. I'm hoping there will be a Psyduck. My fave is always Psyduck! What? Lurkette! Mine is Psyduck. I do have to get dinner with Spud and Otaku Bao Lurk naturally. Oh, enjoy! Have fun! You have a fun dinner. That sounds like the best. He's mine. We can have joint custody on Psyduck. We can have joint custody on Psyduck. I'll share him with you. This one's a shiny one, though. So, kind of... Okay, fine. But enjoy your dinner. Thank you so much for the raid. Everybody, if you've not followed Lurkette, please do. She plays some spoopy games. Also plays Skyrim. Also has a great Animal Crossing island. I wish we saw more of it. I wish I saw more of it. You guys need to invite me over. I'll bring gifts. But thank you so much. Today has kind of been like a mostly chatty day, which I'm fine with. Because I don't know if you guys just ever have those work days where Rowlet is your fave. Rowlet's pretty great. I kind of thought about picking up Sword and Shield. I think I would choose Grookey as my starter. I think Grookey seems kind of cool. But I don't know. What is this? Oh, those are mine. I've been thinking about picking up Sword and Shield, though. I've heard Psyduck is in the game, but maybe only in the DLC? Question mark? One of the DLCs? I can't remember. I'll spare you the trouble. Play Tempt instead. I don't think it's on anything that I can play. It's not on the Switch yet, right? It's still, like, in beta? Is that right? Oh, I was gonna say, today's been mostly a chatty day. Which I'm fine with, because, work today was just like meeting after meeting. Meetings taking forever. I don't know if you guys have work in places that have terrible meeting like guidelines. Whew. Always forget it'll be on the Switch on full release. It's in early access on Steam and PS5 now. Oh, Zowie. Maybe one of these days. Slash, still trying to get a PS5. Maybe we'll find one. I'm trying to get it at Best Buy though, because I have a gift card that I'm trying to use. Just believe, I know, but Best Buy has not had, they haven't had like a new shipment in like 2 weeks. So it's kind of just kind of waiting. Somehow the PS5 is like the fastest selling console that no one has. No one has it. Well, I take that back. Plenty of people. Oh yeah, that's been happening too. I've seen a lot of people talking about that. That's usually on the stock informer websites. It's usually one of the things that you can like sign up for because it's just been crazy. When did the PS5 release? Was that in the fall? When was that? September? November? PS5 release. November 12th. I guess it wasn't that long ago, but it still feels like a stupid long time. I have the I have the page opened up as a tab, and every once in a while when I think about it, I just refresh it. I just refresh the page just to see if it pops up. I just tried, it didn't. If it did, I would drop everything. It'd be like, you guys have to wait. I've gotten like close-ish a couple of times where I was able to add it to my cart, but then it said, oh, sorry, it's sold out. It made me sad. So, this is an area we're going to be working on. These were just some random things I found. While we're here, while we're chatting, I'm going to just look at some standee designs. I'm going to see if I can find anything. Oh, the airport gates. Okay, we need to close the gates. What was I going to say, though? No, sometimes with some of my work meetings, I don't know if you guys ever have this, but we have like, I feel like these are pretty common things. We have like one person who always has to say something about everything, even when they're not involved, so the meetings go longer. Or sometimes, this is what bugs me even more. Sometimes we have meetings where it doesn't like involve everybody, and yet everyone still has to be there, but the meeting really only involves like 2 or 3 people, and so I just sit there waiting to see if anything will come up related to me, and then it never does, and so then I just have to wait. Fun things like that. But okay, now that the gates are closed, we can go back. I think meetings are some of the worst things about working someplace. I hope one thing that comes out of 2020 is just A-Train 64, welcome. How are you doing? Thanks for coming in on that raid. Appreciate it. I hope one of the things that comes out of 2020 is just working from home and I mean, like, Zoom meetings I think are fine, but still, like, I want there to be more, like, more guidelines on meetings. I don't want to go to all of them. I feel like we need more structure. I think people understand that now. All right, we're looking for maybe some kind of bluish cafe type standee. We're gonna see if we can find something, anything. Working from home is the best. I wish we had that even more normal. Wait, Cap, you just started a stream. I just got the notification. What are you playing? What are you gonna be doing? Tell us, Cap. That's what I said, Maluna. What the heck? I just got a notification. Called out. This isn't so bad. It doesn't fit what I want, but we'll save that for later. Nier, I'm addicted and need to see how 9S is doing. Awesome. We need to play some Apex soon. Just keep that in mind. Keep that in your back pocket somewhere. That we need to play some Apex. But I hope you have a wonderful stream. Say hello to all the knuckleheads for me. Okay, come on. Let's see. We're looking for cafe fish type stuff. I'm trying to redo this little area. I'm looking for bluish things, striped things. Remember when you said you don't get addicted to games? I think we've seen that this is false. This is false. Apex is happening tonight? Okay. Cool. I mean, I think Cap has only played Temtem once, right, on stream? Is that accurate? Have a good stream. Ooh. This isn't blue. Lucky. Thank you for enjoying. Thank you for enjoying the stream. If you guys would like a fist bump, go ahead and do so on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Wabam.